Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the content guy. So my daughter was shopping online the other day, and she was looking for a couple of things, and she went on Amazon, which is normally her first thing, and but she couldn't find what she really wanted at a price that she thought was a good price, right? Discount wasn't there for her, and she was kind of shopping around. She's young, limited funds, that's what she does. So I said, hey, why don't you try Walmart.com and see what you can find. So she went on Walmart.com, and go figure, she was able to find the items she wanted in the sizes she wanted at a significantly lower price than on Amazon. And I said, well, listen, why don't we try their pickup, their store pickup? That's supposed to be one of their differential advantages. Let's try it and see how that works out. So she placed the order. I said I'd go pick it up. All is great. Day or two later, I get an email. Okay, the stuff's ready. So I drive up to Walmart to do it. Now, the good news for Walmart is when I got there, right, the parking lot is packed. There's almost no spaces. I ended up parking at the Home Depot next door and walking over to Walmart. Not such a big deal. It's not that far. I get into the Walmart and the vestibule there, and there's an enormous sign that says pickup, and then it says at the back of the store, and then there's a map showing that in fact the pickup location at this particular Walmart in Norwalk, Connecticut is about as far from the front door as you could possibly make it. Well, unbelievable. Okay, so I go into the store, and listen, the parking lot's crowded, the store's crowded. I'm dodging people, and I'm dodging more people, and I'm dodging shopping carts, and I'm dodging people trying to put stuff up on the shelves. I'm dodging little kids who are running around, and nobody seems to be watching them. Boy, this makes me crazy as a parent. Watch your kids. I finally get to the back of the store. People there are very nice. There's the product. Here it is. Signed for it, the whole deal. And then I got to go through the whole process again to get out of the store. All the same people, all the same carts, the whole thing. Get out of the store. I got to walk to Home Depot to get my car. And then there's traffic on 95 driving home. Was this convenient? I'm not thinking so much. So there's two questions this raises for me. One, okay, were the savings worth the trouble? To my daughter, absolutely. But then again, she didn't have to go to Walmart, right? I'm not sure I'd feel the same way. My time's a little valuable. I might have paid a little extra to get it delivered here in a day. Now, in all fairness, is this a typical Walmart? I don't think so. I've been to a lot of Walmarts around the country. And the thing is, this is a particularly mediocre, and I'm being kind, Walmart. And I just don't think they put any money into it. They just, it wasn't going to work out the way they wanted. Now, I've had this conversation with people in a lot of different contexts, right? It's amazing to me that when you look at retail chains out there, very often the best stores in the chain, the most innovative, the nicest stores in the chains, they're always within driving distance of headquarters, often within spitting distance of headquarters. Now, part of that is because senior executives can check on their investment, and that makes a lot of sense. But I also think it kind of creates a false sense of security because these executives and their spouses and sometimes the household help, those are the stores they go to, and they may start to get the impression that all the stores are that way when this is most certainly not the case. Listen, I think that one of the things that this experience at Walmart taught me, and listen, let's be clear, Walmart has been a lot more nimble and a lot more interesting in terms of what it's done in terms of e-commerce than anybody would have expected. And I also think that the thousands and thousands of stores it has around the country do provide it with a kind of differential advantage that Amazon doesn't have, although Amazon's coming at it from a different angle. But I do think this. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and a chain of stores is only really as good as its weakest store. This is clearly one of its weakest stores, and I also think that whenever they did this at this particular Walmart, the one thing I can absolutely guarantee you, regardless of how they would justify it, the one thing they were not doing is they were not thinking about the customer. Okay, that's an unforced error, and it's an error that in this day and age, retailers cannot afford to make. It's a lesson for Walmart, and it's also a lesson for every retailer out there that's trying to compete in an increasingly competitive, tough, cutthroat marketplace. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.